Okay then, welcome back to another video. First video with voice, I guess, in 2020. Sorry about the first one. I was spending a lot of time with family and stuff, and I couldn't find the time to record a video, so I just threw that together because I want to keep a every other day upload schedule. But yeah, also, Discord server is linked in the description. I'm just saying this right before because I have announced when the next RP is. The next RP will be on the 26th of January around 3 p.m. It might change, it might be earlier, it might be later. I might have to do a ton of stuff before it even gets ready. But yeah, that's basically the outline for that. It's in the Discord server. Join it if you want. If you don't, I don't know. But yeah, Happy New Year, I guess. And that's about all the announcements I have for this first little thing. Okay, so today, back on the Imperial Reform map, instead of doing something in Europe, the Middle East, or Africa though today, I've decided we're going to India. Now, the countries in India are decently big. This is around almost the exact same time that the Empire of Kilia has been formed, if you remember that, the Turkish Empire kind of thing. And yeah, so that's basically it. The empires are decently big. They've absorbed the kind of small tribes and duchies and kingdoms around them to form, the kind of kingdom/empires they are, and this current state. So, if you like the video, like, sub, I don't know, do whatever. It's completely up to you. If you like the content, definitely sub and like, I guess, if you want to. If you don't like the content, but enjoy the video and let it begin. Okay then, so as you can see, here we are. We have the Chanavir, the Shalinya, and the Iopan Republic, as well as the Kilhorn State and Lenkin Thea. Now, all of these nations, as you can see, have absorbed the tribes around them and near them, and, blah blah blah. The Shalinya and the Janavir are divided by I completely forgot, the Indus River. And the Shalinyad has kind of mastered seafaring and kind of expanded to the Arabian Peninsula, or kind of continent, I guess you could say. As you can see, the Iopan Republic has been boxed in by the Kilhorn State. This is going very fast, I'm sorry, and has decided to explore more islands. They have found 4 islands there. They sent out an expedition, though those islands may not be there because the expedition was kind of unworthy. However, they drew a map of it, and they're apparently there. So, yeah. So they sent out another party to go investigate, see if it's right for settlement, and they discovered that one of the 4 islands was actually fake, so they redrew the map, and that was that, although they could also be fake. The Shalinyad Empire has continued to expand into further many islands, and the Chanavir, the Kilhorn, and the Thea nation, Lenkin Thea, has continued to expand as well, as these nations have a big colonial buff to them, just like Europeans and everyone else, except for the French and some of the other nations I did. But yeah, so the Iopans are continuing to expand, and the Shalinyad have decided to make some forts around the area where it connects the kind of, I think that's the Red Sea to the Indian Ocean, I guess. The Iopans have colonized the several islands they've discovered, as they can't colonize the north, and they have pretty good relations with everyone, so they don't want to go to war because they are also much more powerful than they are. The Janavir and the Shalinyad have continued, kind of shaky relations, just due to the fact that they're just divided by one single river, and that the Janavir have an extremely powerful military, and the Shalinyad have an extremely powerful navy. That's how it is. Also, because of this, the Janavir have provided much resources to the military, and have allowed the Kilhorn to take influence in the many states where the population is kind of angered at the Janavir, and has allowed the Kilhorn to kind of incorporate them into their own territory, as they kind of revolted or just, kind of seceded. The Shalinyad, due to a major economic collapse, have lost much territory in Arabia and India, falling back from the Indus River. This has allowed the Janavir to cross the river and take over much of the land last occupied by the Shalinyad, and continue their expansion of their empire. The Shalinyad have seen this as a very aggressive act, and the tensions are continuing to become more and more alarmingly angry and stuff. Shalinyad has taken back much of their Arabian land, and has even taken a lot more land in the north, kind of in the area where Persia was. The Iopans have continued to explore and discover many new islands. In this one time alone, they have discovered 3 major islands and 1 decently small one. Now, this has allowed them to expand much more and allowed them to just do a lot more stuff than they could have done if they had declared war on the Kilohorn and the Lenkenthea. Also, the Genevieve is continuing to lose grip in the east, just due to the fact they're, investing so much in the military and moving west, that the Kilohorn has been able to take more states, and the Kilohorn has also been able to take more of the Lenkenthea states as they become more and more unstable. The Shalinyat, on the other hand, had made a major achievement by connecting their empires in the Arabian Peninsula and the Persian Indian region. So, completely forgot just till now that the Shalinyat and the Kilohorn actually had a trade pact. That's why they were able to get so much influence. Also, the Genevieve and the Kilohorn have just declared war on each other, because the Genevieve were sick and tired of the Kilohorn taking their influence from them in their states, and decided to kind of liberate them, I guess, in the air quotation kind of form of the sense, their nation states, or just states back to them. You can see there that the Genevieve managed to get their troops out of the small area they were trapped in the south, and have kind of landed many troops in the South Kilohorn, and have kind of taken off all of their trade power to Shalinyat, making them much weaker than they were before. Despite this, Kilohorn managed to get a port back and import many resources from the Shalinyat before it being closed again by the Genevieve. The Alpins continued to colonize more islands. I just made these islands up; they're not real places, because I wanted to kind of see how it would go, and me and my friend decided that was fun. And the Shalinyat have continued to expand along the Babylonian River. I don't know what that is called at all. It's the Fertile Crescent area. I just don't know what the river is called. Sorry, I know it's really important. But yeah, so the Shalinyat Kilohorn War, the Genevieve Kilohorn War has just ended, with the Genevieve and the Kilohorn kind of signing a white peace, and the Genevieve taking their land back and some of the Kilohorn's land because they were the victors, and the Kilohorn managing to retain a port to kind of trade with Shellan. The Iopan Republic has finally managed to make it all the way to the Horn of Africa and start to colonize there. They are super overextended, but they are very rich from the resources in the area and on the islands they have discovered. Also, another extremely monumental occasion, the Shalinyat Kingdom has managed to make a land border with the Kelia and has introduced the two empires. They have also made a trade pact to trade resources from west to east and east to west, ushering in a new golden age for both Shalinyat, Kelia, and most of the nations in the middle region there. The Lenkenthea, I completely forgot to talk about them for a long time, continue to expand, and yeah, that's about it. The Kilohorn and the Genevieve went to war. The Kilohorn lost and the Genevieve proceeded. The Genevieve took over the Indus River. The Shalinyat made an empire from the Arabian Peninsula all the way to a border with the Genevieve and the Kelia, forming them into a major trade component for the world. The Iopan Republic was a very heavily merchant republic and expanded vastly into the unknown, conquering and colonizing many islands along the way, and even managing to get into Africa, which may hold untold possibilities. The Lenkenthea conquered much of North Africa and several of the major rivers there, making them a major hub for agriculture and fishing in the area. And that's, yeah, about it. The Seton and the Kelia, as well as the Cree Nation I completely forgot the name of, will prosper from all this new trade, or may collapse under the strain of it, But yeah, that should be interesting. I think I'm going to do maybe Germany or something, and then develop the world a little more before the RP. As well, the Discord server, again, is in the link in the description. It says Discord, link, I guess. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like, sub. If you don't like and sub, I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I don't know, take care.